Grand Rising, my darling. How are you on this gorgeous day? I hope you slept wonderfully. I had a really good long nap. I go better on my long nap, so I'm cool. So totally rearranged everything. If you can see, still not in a good spot. I'm in a chair that makes a lot of noise, so my apologies. Interesting that I'm thinking about all the little hurtful things, like as you're growing up in your family, and they say different things or do different things, and it's actually rather hurtful. It's not funny at all, but they just think it's funny as hell. Kind of like, I don't know, The Simpsons. Maybe I'm a wimpy. But I never did like that, being picked on, and it's just not fun at all. I'm like, wow, what a weird thing to think about. But those are the things that we just kind of let go, because it's just a thing that happens, and really don't have any control over it, and you can't really stop it because that's just how the people are. And either you stay around it and subject yourself to it, or you walk away from it and don't have anything to do with it. Well, to give you an example of something that I'm talking about, as far as growing up in a childhood home and everybody picking and being mean, was I was held down as a child and tickled until I peed myself. And of course then that became the thing. I was Pissy Ricky, which was absolutely hilarious now looking at it, but then it was absolute torture, and I hated it, and it's always had been a thing. And I'm like, wow. And that's just kind of the level of play, torture, enjoyment. I don't know what they actually got out of it. I really don't know, because I'm not that way. So I don't know if somehow it just made them feel a little better, or because they were picked on really bad that way, or hazed growing up, because hazing doesn't just happen at school, it happens at home too. And I'm like, wow, that's a interesting thing. So it's all those little hazy things, the things that aren't like life-threatening but are definitely humiliating, can definitely hurt your feelings. And those are the at-home things, the relative things, the picking on you for no reason kind of things. That kind of thing. The things that mold you and develop you and you don't even know it. Like, I think I was 40 years old, right around 40, and I had remembered, wow, I got the shit beat out of me. Because an aunt of mine had recently just got dentures. So she had been months without food, and I really was upsetting because she would steal all my soft french fries, because we were poor and very rarely got to go to McDonald's, right? And I was still a child. So, I'd get my french fries and she'd have no teeth and she'd steal all my soft fries. And I'm like, but those are the ones I like. I don't care if I have teeth. Why do I have to give you my good stuff? Why didn't you order your own damn fries? That was my question. But, anywho. So things like that are coming up into my mind. And so anywho, the whole gist of that, I guess I had to bring that up because she finally got teeth. And she was over for having dinner, and I said something about freaking chowing down, and freaking just having a good time. Like, heck yeah, we're gonna chow down today. And I don't know, somebody must have made a comment about her losing weight or something. I don't even know what happened in the background. That must have hurt her feelings, and I got the shit beat out of me, and I still don't know what I did. Just opened my mouth and spoke. Oh, whipping boy, there you go. Let's whip you. But it's all those little things that come to our world, and they actually do mold us, and we're not paying attention because it's just such a part of our lives that we have no control over. We don't know what to do because it's in our face and it's everywhere. It's like, why are people so bloody mean? I don't get it. Just because somebody was mean to you, wouldn't that give you more of a incentive to be a little nicer because you know what it feels like when somebody's throwing harsh words at you or picking on you, you know? Having your hair pulled and pinched on is still abuse, guys. It's the first stages of some serious physical abuse. So be very mindful of those things, you know? It's not play, it's being a bully. Why? It is about being a bully, and every time I say that, or hazing, I get this big bright energy, and I'm like, but I have no words to go with this big bright energy. Apparently I'm supposed to be talking about, you know, the bullying and the hazing that we go through as growing up, and maybe we should stop that cycle so that it does not fall onto our own children and they don't have that cycle fall onto their children, because all that shit's hurtful and we know it. But it's such a well, an implemented thing in our day that it's almost like we have accepted this as normal. We've accepted the harshness, we've accepted the hurtfulness, we've accepted it as normal, and I don't know why, but it's because everybody does it, and then we see it on TV like that is a thing that we're supposed to do, and I'm like, okay, I know. Sometimes I think I'm really weird because I'm in my own little world, you know, and I'm not out there with all of the stimulation. But I'm not out there in all that stimulation because my body can't handle all that stimulation. It is way too much activity for me vibrating. It's enough that I, you know, smoke a pipe every day, and I swear the tobacco grounds me and keeps me so that I am on the earthly realm instead of staying in the spirit realm all the time, because I am there often. So, you know, you think these grand risings are bad? You should have watched someone way when I started, and I would get up right before I would even smoke or anything. So, you know, big swollen face and wow, some weird shit. So, you know, if you saw any of those, you'd be like, wow, if you took time to smoke and that calmed you down, thanks, lady. I appreciate that. That's funny. I'm just a get up and goer in the morning, and I am so happy. And half the time, if I could, I would start out singing a song just because life is great. Life is great. I have learned to enjoy all of the moments that are brought to me. I have learned to make friends with my emotions. I have learned to make friends with myself. Wow, I have no idea what that was. It was a big flash. Huh. Anywho, I have learned that I am allowed to choose what energies stay in my field and what energies don't. So I've learned that. I've learned to sort through some of the stuff and go, hey, yes, this fits with me and this does not. Or even, I know this family member said this thing and I liked part of what they said and the other part just really sucked and it didn't sound good at all, but I'm going to keep that one part they said because I really like that. And sift through all of that stuff so that you can be in a position to where you enjoy your everyday. Yeah, that might be what that's about. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if there's going to be something big come up about hazing. That's interesting, but that is so swelling up in my energy. I don't know enough about everyday hazing out in the world, just what I know about growing up, and maybe that's the point. We're just so used to it, and everybody's like, oh no, it's just a thing that happens, that we accept it and move on. Maybe we should no longer accept those things and move on. Maybe we should be more of a position of, no, I won't tolerate that. That is not okay here. It is not okay here. So if you are unable to play nicely, then please don't come here to play. And that might have to be how that goes. Wow, that's interesting. All right, honey. I'm not certain what all this was for, but let's do all those things that need to get done today. and throw in a whole lot extra just for fun today. Make certain we get something nutritious to eat and plenty of fluids, my darling. And let that love light shine. Just beam that love light all out today. Think about that. Think about even your own little moments of being hazed growing up. And if you didn't have any of those moments, oh my goodness, great. I'm so excited. I'd love to hear about it. But yeah, like, I'm sure everybody has had something maybe not so extreme as Pissy Ricky. But, being held down until you peed yourself while being tickled. But I'm sure that you could have something, and even on the daily, like we watch things on TV that are even hurtful. So I'm like, what has our world changed to? Are we even living in reality anymore? Or is the world outside of our homes actual make-believe, and what we have here is real, and so we need to distinguish between the two? I don't know. There's been so much propaganda. I'm not sure where we're stuck in that area, or if we even are. We're just going with the flow and seeing what happens with all the changes, maybe. There we go. All right, honey. You let that gorgeous smile shine out today, and I will see you in tomorrow.